6 days ago, I got this offer from Uber and I need your help to determine if it's even worth my time. For a limited time offer, I can earn at least $2,140 on my next 210 trips guaranteed. It says if I choose one of the offers below by 2/16/24 before 4:55 p.m., if my earnings fall short of the earnings offer that I select, if all of the requirements have been met, they'll pay me the difference. So this isn't a bonus. They're telling me to go out, do 210 rides, and at the end of that, if you make less than $2,140, will pay you the difference. But they do give you a few different choices to pick from. Now that we're in the Uber app, it allows me to select my offer. I can do $2,140 guaranteed over 210 rides, or $1,330 over 130 rides, or $820 over 80 rides. So the first piece of advice I need from you is, which one would you pick and why? Take into consideration we have 30 days to complete this. But before you answer, I do think it's worth it to look at the terms and conditions. But instead of going through this and reading all this for myself, I'm just gonna go and use AI. So this is an AI called Gemini. It's made by Google. I'm going to post this in here and then I'm going to ask it to summarize it for me. So here's what the summary has to say. Passenger trips only. This offer likely applies only to completed passenger trips. It may not include trips made through Uber Eats or other delivery services. It's also not a guarantee. This offer doesn't promise specific earnings per ride. The eligibility says that only for drivers who receive this offer directly from Uber can choose an option by February 16th, 2024 and complete all the passenger trips in Charleston, South Carolina within the offer's time frame. So I can't go somewhere else and do it. How it works: if earnings from eligible passenger trips, including tips but not including service fees and local charges, fall short of the offer's guaranteed amount, Uber will pay the difference. I do not think that it's fair that tips are counted here. My guaranteed earnings should be based off of what the Uber platform is paying me and not the tips. That makes it a little unfair. Here are some other limitations. Canceled trips don't count. Uber can also withhold payments believed to be fraudulent or against their terms, and the offer is subject to change. I don't like that. An important note is that my actual earnings might be lower than the advertised amount. Factors like your driving hours, rider demand, and even COVID-19 can affect your income. I don't know. I thought we were long past that. So before you tell me whether I should or shouldn't do this, let's break down these numbers to make them a little more digestible. So here we have our calculator, and the first thing we're going to do is determine how much per ride is this offer worth. In order to figure that out, you would take the $2,140, divide that by the amount of rides of 210, and that means that each ride is worth $10.20. We'll round it up. So now that we have this information, do you think that it's best for me to only take rides under $10, under $5, or should I just take the shortest rides possible? Maybe the $3 that everyone's complaining about. Let's look at what the math says. So if I take $3 rides and I do 210 of those $3 rides, that means I'll only earn $630. But if we subtract the $2,140, that means Uber would have to pay me $1,510. The assumption here would be that those short rides would be so low in mileage that I'd be making a lot more money for doing a lot less work if I'm able to hit the 210 rides within the 30 days. Now, in order to hit the 210 rides within 30 days, I would say 210 divided by 30. That's going to give us 7. So that means I need to do 7 rides per day in order to hit this over the course of 30 days. So I'm thinking that my strategy should be, when it's busy, I should focus on driving with Lyft. And then when it's really slow and it's the middle of the day, there's no traffic, hopefully, and it's just short rides, that might be the best time to do this. So I would only have to do 7 rides per day. I would look for the absolute lowest paying rides in order to make this happen. Do you think that's a good strategy? And if you don't think that's a good strategy, let me know how you would approach this. And I'm open to opinions. I want to know, how can I maximize this bonus as efficiently and effectively as possible? Let me know in the comments below. Oh, and by the way, I make videos every single day. So if you appreciate the effort I put, the quality, the timing, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks.